afternoon. It's Friday, April 8th, 2022, and here's what's shaking at the Almond Alliance. I'm Aubrey Betancourt, your president and CEO at the Almond Alliance, the advocacy voice for the almond community in California and beyond. It's been a busy couple of weeks, but more importantly, a number of big highlights for you this week is our big issues that are your big issues. Water and supply chain have dominated, and we are actively working with you, our members, actively working with the administration at the federal level and at the state level. We're kicking it up a notch, and if you haven't seen it or you will see it, hot off the presses tomorrow, San Francisco Chronicle, on the cover, Almonds, and why the supply chain dysfunction is hurting our family farms and is devastating to America's position in the global trade situation. We are using your story. We're carrying it to where it matters. We're putting pressure on it every chance we can. We're going to get product moving come hell or high water. And we're going to continue to be an advocate and voice and tell your story until we can get these roadblocks unblocked, get product out the door, get your farms financed and farming and keeping up running and keeping people employed and keeping our communities healthy and safe. We've had a lot of big announcements on the waterfront in the last 2 weeks, obviously, with the terms and conditions and agreements to negotiate the agreements of the voluntary agreements. We have more on that, and if you are a member of the association and of the alliance, you are getting our industry alerts about that, where we kind of break down some of this information. Comment below if you want to hear more, or if you'd like to have the Almond Alliance maybe host a little water forum, where we can talk a little bit more and break down where we are today and what this all means for the future. I can assure you of this. Our job as the Almond Alliance, who has members and growers across the state, some in districts that represented and are signed on to these agreements, and some in districts that aren't. Our job is to continue to be a voice of influence for every decision maker, whether they're at the table or making their own decisions, to make sure that they know what our industry and our communities need to survive and thrive in a post-Sigma world, in a drought year like this, and beyond. So rest assured we're doing that, and if you want more information, comment below, and if you want to get more insider information from us on that, please continue to join up and become a member. Additionally, please know that we are working with the water community. We have great working relationships with our districts and our members, and really want to give a shout out and a thanks to them and their leadership. These are not easy times to be doing that. I think the biggest thing you can do is be educated. If you have any questions, please call, ask us, and we will definitely help you find the resources you need. Similarly, we know there was frost and freeze damage earlier in this year, and so we have made a formal request for a secretarial disaster order. We issued a press release this week, as well as a formal letter to the Farm Service Agency Director for the state of California, requesting that disaster designation be triggered and opening up those programs. If you want more information, please go check out almondalliance.org, where now we have an entire resource page that includes fact sheets and resource links, as well as videos from NRCS, RMA, FSA about the services they provide specifically to our almond community. And as always, if you need more information, please reach out to us. If you have experienced frost and freeze damage and you have not reported it yet, please call your county ag commissioner. Please call your local Farm Service Agency office and let them know that you have experienced damages and loss, to put that on the record and to make that request as well. You as a farmer have a voice within that agency. It's up to you to make that phone call. Please, if you want to know more, call us here at the Almond Alliance. Last but not least, we are a month away. If you haven't registered, if you haven't gotten your room, you have one last week to get at this beautiful place. It really is gorgeous. It's right on the water. The Pasea, the Almond Convention, first week of May, 2 through 5, and we are happy to announce that our keynote speaker is Dr. Victor Davis Hanson, famed historian and Central Valley almond farmer. We're excited to talk to him and have him come to our crowd, along with our great other panels on supply chain, water. We've got our tremendous legal expertise from Stacey Henderson. She's going to be providing some HR and some cool technical assistance for you all as well. Plus the great golf tournament. I mean, it's going to be really hard to not be there. I mean, where else are you going to be that first week of May? Honestly, I know where I'll be. So we hope you've had a good week. It's been a busy week for us. We thank you so much for your continued support and membership. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors. Hey, maybe they're just checking us out. Check us out, almondalliance.org. Here's what's shaking. Have a good weekend. Stay safe out there. We'll see you soon.